So what made you interested in joining and leading the board of directors for Saveable?
So actually, it was other volunteers in the rescue that approached me about it. I had been a volunteer for a while, and my day job involves compliance and strategic decisions, and I had sat on other boards. And so when they approached me, I hadn't thought about it, but then realized how it really fit into what I love to do. And given the time commitments I have with my paying job, this was a good fit for me to give back to Saveable.
What would you feel is something that is very unique to Saveable as compared to the rest of the nonprofit community?
And even unique to other rescue organizations, we have a lot of really awesome rescues in Minnesota, and we partner with a lot of them. We are totally a volunteer-run organization, and because of this skill set of our volunteers, one of the things that's unique to us is we can take in dogs that other rescues can't. So we're known for taking in medical cases that a lot of other rescues can't afford to take in or don't have the skill set to take in. And for example, we just took in a dog yesterday that was essentially starving to death. And one of our amazing volunteer fosters was a vet tech, and she has nursed multiple dogs like this back to health. And so because of her skill set, and I mean, a lot of volunteers went into saving this little guy. But he's at her house today, and I'm sure just like the other dogs like this, he's gonna put the weight back on in a healthy manner, which is a little bit tricky to do in these situations.
Saveable Rescue is dedicated to the rescue of pit bulls from homelessness, neglect, injury, and abuse. By working with committed volunteers, foster homes, veterinarians, and trainers, we give these dogs a second chance by finding them loving, well-matched forever homes. We promote a responsible dog ownership community. We promote the education of the public on the positive aspects of pit bull type dogs. We promote spay and neuter initiatives to decrease pet overpopulation. Christina, what makes this mission statement for Saveable Rescue so important?
As you can see, it talks a lot about saving dogs from unfortunate situations. And we have a lot of volunteers that spend a lot of their time and give their hearts and energy to doing that. But the one thing I love about our mission statement is it goes beyond that. So we try and prevent dogs from getting into those situations in the first place. So we have an active spay and neuter program. We do education and reach out. And I think that's a really important aspect of what we do. Not only do we save those pups in need, but we try and prevent that from ever happening.
We have many of our supporters that donate monetarily. However, there are those folks that unfortunately they can't afford to donate anything. So how else would they be able to help our rescue?
Money is really important, but time is also extremely important. So it can be anything from sharing our social media posts to help educate and get the word out. We have volunteers that are extroverts and love getting out there and helping with events. You know, we have people that are all about snuggling the puppies. And, you know, I talked a little bit about my day job takes up, a lot of my time. So I also volunteer. I schedule our spays and neuters. And so that's something that can be done in off hours at a computer, and I'm still contributing, but the time is a little more flexible. So we have a job for everyone. If you have a skill set you're passionate about, I guarantee we can find you a spot to help us out.
Do you have any final thoughts to add about rescue, about your role as chairman of the board, or just your experience in general in the rescue world?
I think the only thing I would say is I'm so passionate about this organization and all the good things that we're doing. And so very thankful for our volunteers. So as I mentioned, we're 100% volunteer run. And so everything we do comes from people's spare time, them giving their time, giving financially. And I am so beyond thankful for that and proud of what we've been able to do.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Christina. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Give to the Max Day. And thank you for sharing some of it with us today.
Thanks, Cassie.